See, already coming in clutch, bruh.
He's getting bigger. I hate that.
Mascot.
Is it cruelty to drug? Yeah, I think so.
People drug dogs during the 4th of July to keep them calm so the fireworks don't scare them. Is that wrong?
Wait, do they do this?
Do they?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
All right.
Comment down below if you've ever given your dog Xanax to calm them down.
So,
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Coffee Talk. Our show is brought to you by Straughan. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Gibson. This is Tevin.
your boy.
This is my boy, Elliot.
What up?
Today, we're going to be talking about immigration, feminism, and reboots. So, Elliot, why don't you start us off with our hard-hitting topic? America's fucking up.
Hey! Okay, so for those people that have been living under a rock, you guys know that Donald Trump is taking away the whole the DACA Dream Act. You know, for kids that come here to the United States when they were kids, or either babies or teenagers, and they thanks to Obama granted them amnesty, which they could come over here.
Oh, easy.
We missed you, Obama.
I feel like Obama's like, I'm sorry, I can't help you, right? Because he keeps having the interviews and he's just like, I'm sorry, I can't.
You can't do anything.
Can't do it. I'm gonna continue. Continue.
Alright, well anyways. So, Obama granted amnesty for all the kids that came over here illegally, brought by their parents. And now, Mr. Orange Man, you know, the scary orange boogeyman,
the scary orange guy.
apparently he's terminating that. So now people won't be able to renew their DACA application because DACA only gave them 2 years of amnesty. So people that are being affected by this are actually college students, people that are working right now. And
they pay taxes and all that.
Yeah, and they're currently paying taxes.
I feel like everybody thinks about it and they think of like, you know.
Yeah, they think
like
that they're just taking away money, but in reality, they're giving back to their country.
Like really,
you know,
and it's not just like kind of like multiple races and not just Mexicans.
No, it's not just Mexicans that are being affected by this. There's Asians. There's white Europeans that are being affected by this,
There's some Negroes involved.
Yes, there's actually Africans that came here illegally.
Some Negroes involved.
So it's just a big, it's a big thing.
Big rainbow people.
And it's kind of like Trump said he was going to do this. I don't know why everybody's shocked. They're like, here's the niggas doing it. He's kind of.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. We weren't surprised by this. We're just really us. No.
Yeah.
I know.
Some people are.
Some people
it's
are.
Like
but
he told you he was going to do this.
Some people are surprised by this, but there's other people that are like, yeah, we kind of knew that this was gonna happen, and we
kind of prepared for
my
this.
race, dude, Mexicans, Southern Latinos, you know, like the whole. Like, just the whole Chile that we got down there, dude. What?
Canadian.
Anyways,
aren't all Mexicans from the South? I'm confused.
No, I mean, not just Mexicans. You know, you got the Central Americans, you got the South Americans. You know, all those people are hard-working people that come and sacrifice. Pretty much they give a lot to come here to the United States.
I don't know why. I wish someone would tell them like it's not that.
I mean, it's better than what it is to live down there, dude.
True.
Honestly, but, I've been down there. That shit sucks. I wanted to cross the border illegally. So it sucks being down there.
For Mexicans who watch this show, we love Mexico. Especially if I decide to visit, I don't want the cartel snatching me up being like, hey, little bitch, you don't fuck with us? I fuck with you.
No, I mean, there's some parts. Look, Mexico is beautiful to go down there and visit, but to actually live down there, it's hard as shit.
Well, I got American
dude.
money. I'd live like a king.
You would, but it only takes you so far.
We love you.
This is why. Okay, that exact same reason that you just said right now. This is why all my people come over here to get that American money,
so we can live like king.
Yes.
Anyway.
But anyways, look, this comes very deep to me because I have family members that are under the DACA protection, you know, and it sucks, dude. I'm sure that my cousin is scared right now. I'm positive that she's frightened. She doesn't know what to do. No, but you can't. No, it doesn't work that way. She came here illegally. She marries an American. She has to go back to Mexico to apply. She has to go back to Mexico and apply, and then she has to wait 10 years because she was over here illegally.
That's not how that works. Man.
It is, dude. I know, dude. I've been.
Comment below if you know how that shit works.
I don't know.
I know how it
remember,
works, man. I know how it works.
When I remember how it works, if you marry an American, you get that amnesty because they're an American.
No, you have to go back to your home country. If you came here illegally, you have to wait a 10-year.
Well, what about Trump's wife? I'm sure she's here illegally. That's a crate bitch. I know crate bitch when I see her.
I have no idea. I mean, I have no horse in this fight. I just think it's fucked up that, you know.
Just to be honest, man, the whole shit is fucked up. My family are scared as hell. You know, it sucks. Throughout the whole way, it fucking sucks, dude. And honestly, man, people should just like, what the fuck, man? Let these kids be here. These kids are more American than Mexicans.
This is the problem, is that Trump doesn't care. Because Trump doesn't like anybody illegal. Remember, he was fucking with the Australians. Really? Australia? Really? Like, what they gonna do? Smuggle a kangaroo over here? Like, I'm not scared of an Australian coming.
If they're smuggling kangaroos.
Nigga, Wolverine's Australian. Fucking get out of here, Trump. We love that nigga.
I don't know. I just think it's fucked up. And you can go on Instagram and read all the fucking, you know.
I mean,
look, honestly,
just for all those people that are putting hashtag, we, you know, stand together, we support DACA, Dreamers, all that. Instead of doing that hashtag thing, please call your senators, call the people that are representing you.
That's the spill. It's great spill, but that's like so cliche.
No, but
yes, do that.
Well, I think the cliche thing is like hashtag fucking.
This is the problem. Honestly, this is the problem with my people, is that we're so scared to speak up. You know, we're scared because we feel like we don't have a voice. I mean, you guys, when you guys have African American that's being shot by a police officer, you're outraged.
When
you guys are out there.
Niggas ain't really quiet.
We can't be quiet about that shit.
I mean, it falls. I mean, I shouldn't say it falls on
video foot. What fucks me with we can't get off that topic though. I was gonna get on to another topic about Negroes and shit. Maybe next time.
Next time.
Maybe. Let's keep it going with the topic at hand.
Look, all I'm saying, let's keep our people here. They're working. They're going to school. They're making America.
And remember, it's not just Mexican Americans being affected by this.
It's everyone.
Everybody.
It's multiple.
So it doesn't matter what you feel about Mexicans, what you feel about black people, what you feel about Asian Americans or Asian people.
You're white European.
Somebody is affected
by this.
It's fucked up. A part of your ethnicity.
It's not even about ethnicity. It's about
not a part of ethnicity.
Someone
Most people make that.
So, yeah, it's like
right.
So part they're kicking people. They're kicking people out that are like contributing to society. They're not like fucking criminals or some shit. Like
no,
these kids are going to school.
You can't have a criminal record if you're under DACA.
So like these kids are going to school. Like there's a famous YouTuber. I forgot his name. Fucking what's his name? He's fucking dating Eliza Koshy. Keep fucking forgetting his name. But yeah, he's a famous YouTuber on here, and he's being affected by this now because he's under the DACA law. So it's just, he's the fucking poster-looking white boy. He's fucking up your face. But yeah, like, I mean, it's just everyone's affected by this, and they're like contributing to society. It's not like they're fucking like criminals or some shit, like fucking raping babies. They're fucking, they are people. All right. So it's just fucked up all around.
Please.
So on the cliche note that he was getting at. If you got to protest, voice your opinion, but make sure you speak to your congressmen and representatives to really have your voice.
They're out there, man. Find their phone number.
Although I will plug this in, Trump's an asshole, and he likes things about Trump. So Trump's not who we're going to be targeting here. We're going to be targeting Congress.
You guys got 6 months.
You guys got
6 months to figure something out. Something that you guys should have done years ago.
So y'all got 2 months.
Got 6 months right now.
Stop fucking up. But anyway, my whole thing is I wanted to discuss with you guys. How do you guys feel feminism's recent impacts on men have been? I know you saw something about toxic.
Oh, I was watching a video on...
you were saying it was toxic what? Male?
It was toxic masculinity versus toxic feminism. It's basically saying that both sides are kind of like being assholes. Like you're just being a fucking asshole.
Like,
and mostly, you know, my wonderful Church of Religion, don't be an asshole. It's kind of like a don't, you know, be a dick. So like it's like guys like, you know, treating women like just sexual objects and not trying to hear anything that they have to say. And females and females toxic feminism, like feminists thinking that all guys are just fucking dumb meatheads who want to fuck.
We are dumb meatheads.
Do not feed into that. Do not feed into that fucking stereotype.
My problem is feminists nowadays are some other shit. It's no longer about the advancement of women.
Hold on.
Them niggas
you can't blame all feminists, because there are feminists that...
That's what they're saying.
There are some that do believe in true equality.
Yeah,
that's people that are like...
And that was the point.
Feminism is on some shit.
And that it wasn't all...
You know, I took an anthropology class that they actually they separated the two classes of feminism. The ones that are hardcore, they usually call them feminazis. And the ones that are like more equality.
That no one likes is a Nazi. You could be
that's a different subject, dude. We're talking about feminists right here.
Anyway,
everybody hates Nazis.
But in the video, they were talking about that both of the extremes, and then like kind of blasting that onto everyone. Basically, it seems like every feminist, they hate like fucking like every male is a fucking like meathead. But like that's certain people in that group, and then there's certain men that are like respectful of women as well. Yeah, everybody wants to have sex. I just want to clarify that everybody wants to fucking fuck. All right. So, but yeah, like that were basically they were talking about like kind of just, you know, not being an asshole and coming together.
How you feel feminism impact on the male psyche in general? Like, how do you feel like how it's affecting?
I feel like
culture?
there's some males that are actually intimidated.
And I feel like we talked about this a couple years ago that being raised like I'm from Texas, or my family's from Texas, so you're kind of raised as like a gentleman. You know, you open the door for a lady. You know when she stands up, like leaving the table, you stand up. You know, shit like. Being a gentleman chivalry. And like chivalry and shit like that. So that's what I'm saying.
Fuck chivalry.
So that's kind
of myself.
Like those aggro kind of feminists have kind of killed it. Like, don't open the door for me. So it's kind of like I feel sometimes conflicted with that. It's also being a homosexual, like, you know,
honestly,
because gays kind of being painted as a brush of being more feminine than you know, and straight.
But I mean, opening the door for a person. It's just a proper thing to do.
Yeah, like it's like male or female, you still open the door.
Male or female.
So it's just being a gentleman.
The premise of that was not so much being nice. It's just for girls. You felt they were dainty, so you didn't do it. So most.
No, it's not being. Like,
no,
it's not being dainty. It was like you kind of do it. You do it for anyone.
No, I'm saying like when the stigma with that was you do things like that for women because they're dainty. So it wasn't a stigma that you wouldn't do it for just anybody. It was just like if a woman's there and you're both together, you open the door for her, she would open the door for you, type of thing. You know what I mean? So the feminists were like, I can open my own doors.
Yeah, that's why. And
in most cultures, like in our culture, because of that, I feel like it does have an impact.
It's a conflicting because like, how do I?
Men don't know how to interact with women anymore. There was like classic gender roles in which men did certain things around women, but now women are kind of at that point where they're like, we don't need you for that. So men don't have a place to have that role with them anymore. So because now men can't play their role, I feel that feminism has wrapped it around so men have no real place anymore, especially not in a relationship, because men don't make all the decisions like they used to. Men don't do certain things. In fact, a lot of relationships, women make all the fucking decisions now.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like it's
in a certain way, it's always been kind of like that. It's always the women. I mean, even back then, women had a little bit of power. Believe it or not, sex is the biggest weapon that a woman has against a man.
Let me let you know a secret about keeping sex from some men. They'll find it somewhere else.
They would. But you can still have something, dude. I mean, look at our laws nowadays. Our divorce laws, they go more towards women. So even
they've always done that.
Right. Okay. Where's the equality in that? So that means
the purpose with that is they're starting to become more equal. But the premise of that was always based off of the whole principle of chivalry and women needing
Right,
dependents.
women needs all
because
this.
now that women have their dependents now, there's women that make more money than men. So now when they get divorced, the man's being the one that reciprocates, like take all the benefits now. So
Right.
now you're seeing a shift in that. But divorce always goes based off who makes the most. And typically speaking, it was the man, and that's why women will get so many different benefits.
Mm-hmm.
But now those benefits have somewhat changed because, like I said, women are
to
starting
a
to
certain
find
extent,
their
dude.
place.
I mean, but still, women still own. You know, they still have a majority of sympathy. With
they
the law.
get sympathy.
Yeah, so
but
I mean,
that's
dude, honestly,
because-
this is why there's some women that do get pissed off, and you know there are some men that get pissed off of what women think. We actually need to find a good system where everyone can just be straight out equal, where a man can actually hit a woman if the woman hits the man.
Wow,
that should be equal. I mean, if you're gonna go full feminist, that should be equal. If a woman attacks,
gonna agree
if
to
a
that.
woman
Yeah, like,
hits
no one's
a man,
Well, no, there's
the man has the right to
You
do
got a right to
that.
defend yourself.
no in
every way.
No, in the video,
but-
she touches on that, like, oh, if a man hits a woman, it's always like, oh, he's attacking her. But like, if a woman hits a man, society is always like, oh, what did he do?
That's not
yeah.
that's
So
societal norm.
This is
That's
why
what
we can never
society
really
norm.
have.
That's a
Yeah.
societal norm. That's not gonna. There's
But
no way to
this
fix
is
that
what
because, like I
this
said,
is what feminists is trying to attack.
but this is what I'm saying. The idea of women are naturally we just as men, people, we just view women as not inferior but dainty, something to be protected. That's how we feel about women. And that's not a wrong thing to feel, but I feel most feminists are like, I can protect myself. I don't need a man for shit.
Yeah, that's
like
what
this,
that-
nowadays,
that's
this is so not even just feminists. This is this whole premise now of I don't need a man for shit. Niggas ain't shit. I don't need them for shit. That's our whole premise now. So women, you do see women throwing hands at men now, and that's what I was saying. There's a thing about that where
Yeah,
dudes are on YouTube whooping bitches' ass for swinging at them. And me personally, I feel if you put your hands on, treat it like a fucking man. No, that's how my mama raised me. That's how my mama raised me. That's mama said. Mama said, bitch touch you, knock bitch out. Mama said that. That's
no,
what mama
I
said.
feel like if you're trying to fight someone, no matter what
Be ready to
race,
get some hands
like
thrown.
whatever gender, like you're trying to fight. Like you're not like, oh
You're
well
provoking
shit.
something.
Like
But
you're
with that being
provoking
said,
someone.
as a man-
because women have sympathy by the law, it's most
No.
likely that the man is going to
no.
either get fined or it's gonna look. People are gonna look down on the
If she
man.
plays her sympathies, yes. But if there's witnesses, she cannot play that shit off. She swung at him first, officer. I have video footage. She swung first.
Yeah, so
'Cause niggas don't
But
first
it
thing
doesn't
niggas do.
always work that. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Without
they
the
do.
video, without
the-
people actually being there,
Without people being there, yeah.
You know,
but the point is,
it's gonna go
the
towards.
point is, what I
women.
was trying to get to was, men also gotta know when's the time to whoop a bitch's ass and when not to. Cause some niggas is stupid, and the bitch will swing at them and ain't no witnesses or nothing, and they'll fuck that bitch up. Now you in jail cause you done fucked the bitch who swung at you up. So my whole point being is, you just gotta know your place of when to swing and when not to swing. And in some cases, niggas is stupid and don't know when not to swing. Some niggas are stupid. Cause there's some points where bitches swing, and you gotta be like, I know I'm big enough to take these punches. Let me not knock my teeth in right now.
I feel
Although
like,
there's some big bitches out there that swing and they deserve to get knocked the fuck out. I've seen some big dicks, some huge ones. Just like,
But still, I mean, okay. So this is why
I feel like
you know,
no one should be
feminism-
fighting nobody. That's what you're
Feminism is such a difficult subject to attack. You know, people are not always going to agree with you. People are going to find their own versions of feminism.
Yeah, equality. That's what the thing was. Equality is a weird thing to kind of. It's a tricky subject to tackle. But we're just gonna leave that open for you guys. Do you smell like shit? Do you walk by a group of your coworkers, then they kind of turn their head and don't really want to talk to you? It's because you fucking smell, fam. Get that stank on you. And enter that promo code at www.stankonyu.com. Promo code Coffee Talk. You can get 25% off your first order of stank on you. If you hurry up, you could, possibly ask Susan out to, that dance. Maybe.
And you'll be smelling good.
And if she rejects you,
At least you smell good.
it's not because you smell bad. It's because you're
gonna smell fabulous.
gonna smell fabulous. It's because you're socially
We
awkward.
do not guarantee dates.
We do not guarantee stank on you does not guarantee dates. but at least you know you don't smell like ass. So
You'll get rejected fresh.
yeah, you'll be fresh when you get rejected. Or maybe it could all work out. Next thing you know, you're in the locker room and she's giving you a handy. You're going down on her.
Very explicit.
Just saying. This could happen to you. Go to www.stankonyou.com. That's www.stankonyou.com and enter the promo code CoffeeTalk, 25% off. Alright, now it's time for Zach to talk about something. Woo! Fuck all this other shit. No, these are very important topics, conversations that we're having here. But okay, my thing with reboots and remakes and all that shit is because it's stealing it's like stealing artistry from a time that these movies came out in their time. And they had their times and it was important, and some of these movies are fucking classics, considered classics. And it's kind of disrespectful to take them out of their time. Oh, let's give it a modern spin. No, that thing lived in its time. And when you're having reboots and remakes and all this other shit, you are stealing spots from fresh creative minds. Not just us, but other people coming out of colleges, like film schools, and all, like any other place. Fucking your waiter who's giving you your fucking coffee, he's a screenwriter. His movie got passed up because they're remaking Overboard. You remember that wonderful film from the 80s with Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell? They are remaking that movie. Why exactly? Why the fuck are you remaking? Sometimes things don't need to be remade. Sometimes it was perfectly fine the first time. Footloose, that was perfect back then. Why would that be acceptable now?
I do like Coens. But that's just me.
Anyway, and then on top of that, okay, fine. Some things can be remade. That the Mummy in the 90s, that shit was bad the fuck ass. Because remember the source material.
Stanley Kubrick's Lolita. He remade that movie, and that
great.
movie came out good.
Okay, if you're gonna do it,
do it right.
Do it right. I guess my biggest thing is just
they half-ass.
Sometimes it's just half-ass. Sometimes it's a completely different fucking story.
Like the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh god.
Which one? How many fucking a million of those?
No, they remade the first.
They remade the first one, and that shit was terrible. Honestly, it was not even.
Sometimes
scary.
I can't even keep up. It's just my biggest thing is that those movies had their time, and they live in their era, and they're classics, and they're held up as what, even if they're not classics. Even if it's like a shitty fucking rom-com. No, because Overboard is a fucking amazing movie. I'm just so fucking pissed off you fuckers are gonna do this. Fuck you. Anyway, I fucking love Overboard. Fucking.
Wait, is the new Blade Runner
That's a sequel.
Okay, that's
now.
Sequels
Not
are
even getting into sequels.
That next time.
Sequels are next time. That's all another thing.
Yeah.
It's just those movies lived in their time, and it's holding back this industry. Because there's no fresh minds. Yeah, there are some people working on these remakes. Because it's not a remake. It is a fucking whole different movie that you slap the same title on, and it's not anywhere near what the fans remember. You're like, oh, we're gonna bring back what the fans remember. And then you guys wonder why on Rotten Tomatoes it has an 8 fucking rating. Why is no one watching the movie?
Nobody really cares about Rotten Tomatoes.
No, it still gets bad reviews, and people rant and rave and fucking have long discussions in fucking YouTube comments because you fucking changed everything.
Hollywood, this is why you guys are losing money.
This is why.
To be honest.
And then
you guys need
you make a shitty movie or a shitty remake, and then charge everybody $16 to get in. Like, and you wonder why people are not going to the movies anymore. I'm not even gonna get into adaptations or sequels. That's a whole nother fucking can of worms. I'm just saying, it just sucks because Star Wars was an original idea at one point. That was a script y'all didn't want to make. Someone, fuck anyone, with a fresh original idea. Like fresh new script. Not a remake, not a reboot, not a fucking adaptation, not a fucking some Japanese shit, and then you're trying to Americanize it but still keep the same fucking terrible Japanese names. You know who the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just saying,
that was terrible.
Some people have original ideas and you overlook them to make Overboard. And that's all I have to say about that.
You're really on this about Overboard.
Yes! That movie's the fucking shit! Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn are fucking national treasures. I fucking love them, and you guys are gonna ruin that movie because you fucking are idiots. And then they're gonna remake Toxic Avenger. If you know that movie, good on you. No one knows that fucking movie because it was a B fucking. It was
They're remaking it.
They
can get away with it.
Yet again. You didn't want to make it in the first place. That's a fucking indie fucking horror movie that you guys didn't want to make in the first place. And I know you're gonna remake it and it's gonna have this giant fucking budget and all this fucking CGI for no goddamn reason. That movie was great and it had its time.
You wanna write a script?
I just want original fresh new content by fresh new minds. You old fucks, you had your time. Fucking go away and die already.
Damn.
Now, if you're old, your catheter probably broke and you're peeing all over yourself. You got to be at this new board meeting right now to talk about
The
Overboard. Overboard. The remake. Well, you can't go in there smelling like piss and ass. Everybody else is gonna they're gonna notice. But it's alright. So what do you have in your desk? Underneath the cocaine. Stank on you. Warning, we don't provide the cocaine. That's you. You have that. But you will be smelling fresh and clean.
While you're
stank
high,
on
as
you.
a kite.
Hey, you're gonna
Bust a fat old.
shit.
Wipe yourself down with the stank on you. Got piss running down your leg. Change your socks. Throw those out. Those are dead now. Those are gone. They're gross. Rub yourself down with some stank on you. And if you act fast and you enter that promo code at www.stankonyou.com, you can get 25% off your first purchase. That's www.stankonyou.com. So you can go to that board meeting and talk about getting some kind of director to make Overboard a second time. And you have to sit there smelling all kinds of fresh and clean and try to convince Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell to make a cameo in their own movie. That's www.stankonyou.com.
He's so lit.
Like fucking Kurt Russell fucking like finds her and then like she has amnesia and like, you know, she's like trying to figure out who she is. I know it's time. That's been Coffee Talk. Come back next time for more wonderful discussions about whatever
Random fucking shit.
Random shit. As always, I'm your host Zachary Gibson. This has been Tevin.
Your boy.
This is Elliot.
Later.
That's the cat.
She's not meowing.
She's not. She was quiet today.
I did not give her drugs. I promise.
We did not drug the cat. I swear to you, we did not
I
drug.
might have drugged
Should
the
I
cat.
check on her? Hey, you still alive?
Just in case she's dead, I did not drug the cat. I was joking. Just in case.
Remember to like, subscribe. You could click in the right here by my dick to subscribe to our channel. You can go over to Tevin's dick to watch older videos, or you can go to Elliot's dick for older videos.
Good times.
Good night, everybody. Yes, fuck you for trying to remake Overboard. God, why?
The cat's not dead.
The cat is alive. The cat's
She's alive.